What's going on, guys? It's Azazel. Got some gameplay today on Black Ops, running a shitty class that everyone hates, some Ghost Pro on it. And I want to tell you guys a story today. Last week, I watched a video on Carlos Valdosta's channel. I'll link that video in the description, and he told a story about how he had a really bad experience with his airline at the Atlanta airport. And it reminded me of a really bad experience that I had at the Atlanta airport. Now, I've had a whole bunch of bad experiences at the Atlanta airport, but that's because that place is basically the devil's asshole. It's where all hopes and dreams go to die. I would imagine that's what purgatory is going to be like. So, to give you an idea, alright, most of the time when I would fly through the Atlanta airport, which I would fly about 2 or 3 times a year from Gulfport, Mississippi to visit family around the Louisville, Kentucky, southern Indiana area. And every time that I flew, they'd lose my bags or I'd get delayed for hours and hours at a time. I mean, this happened all the time. All the time. Almost every single time that I flew. To the point to where now I will avoid that airport to the point of not traveling. Alright? It's just that bad. And when I was 18 years old, this has been almost 13 years ago, it is right after 9/11. I'm talking like 3 months after 9/11. It's like December of 2001. So airport security is insane, to say the least. And I get stuck in the airport, right? I'm sitting in the airport in Atlanta, waiting for my connecting flight, and I'm tired as fuck, so I decide I'm going to take a nap. So I take a nap. And I wake up, and I look to see what time it is, and it's like 5 minutes until my plane is supposed to take off. So I freak out thinking that I slept through the announcement to board the plane. So I'm thinking, fuck, I missed my flight, and they're going to make me pay for another ticket or something. I'm freaking out. And they're like, oh, no, that flight got delayed. It's down at this gate, which was only 2 or 3 gates down, so I only had like a 10-second walk. So I get up, I move to that gate. I'm like, okie dokie, no problem. This happens all the time. I'm kind of used to it. So I move. I get down there. I relax for a little bit. Announcement comes over the intercom a little while later, maybe 20, 30 minutes. They've delayed the flight again by like an hour or so. I'm like, great. Now I'm getting home later and later and later. Then I move to the other gate. This happens again. And this happens, I think, 2 more times. So it happened like a total of 4 times, I think. Might have been 5. It's been a long time. Regardless, it was insane. I kept getting delayed and kept getting delayed and kept getting delayed to the point where I was supposed to be home sometime in the afternoon, to the point where I was getting home at like 11 o'clock at night then. So I was going to be like 8 hours later than normal, and I was getting pissed. And I'm so fucking mad that I end up, right, just kind of throwing a fit. And let me explain how terrible of an idea it is 3 months after 9/11 to throw a fit at the airport. Okay? It is a terrible fucking idea. Now, the people that work at most of the airports that I've been through, people that work for the airlines or that, you know, are behind the counters, the help desks, customer service, whatever you want to call it, the majority of the time, those people do not give a single fuck about other human beings or how they feel. And it seems like that is amplified in Atlanta. Alright? So in Atlanta, Georgia, people hate even more. Very strange. Alright? I don't know why. It just is. But it's not fun sitting in an airport for 8 or 9 hours, having no clue when you're going to get home, when you just want to go home. You're tired, you want to sleep in your own fucking bed, you just want to get the fuck home, but there's some assholes that are fucking some shit up. Now, I understand it could be, okay, maybe a plane has technical problems, but at some point, I think they're just fucking with people. Okay, they just start screeching and telling everybody to move all over the place and go to this gate, and I think they just kind of watch it and giggle about it. Whatever, fuck them. So lo and behold, I finally get to my last gate. And I go up to the counter, and after they've, finally said that they're going to delay it one more time, I go up to the counter. I was like, how many more times are they going to delay this flight? Because I'd really like to get home today. It would be very nice. And the lady's like, well, they'll delay it as many times as they need to so you can get home. So she got kind of shitty with me, and her attitude was really fucking bad, and I didn't fucking like it. So I ended up popping off on her and cussing up a fucking storm. Well, then she tells me that I need to calm down and go sit the fuck down. And then security comes up. And security at the Atlanta airport at this time, I don't know if they're still like that, but at this time they were. They were bright red blazers, right? Like a dark, deep red blazer. And they come walking up with their, security badges and their walkie-talkies and stuff telling me I needed to calm down before they detain me. Reminding you that it is 3 months after 9/11. So I definitely needed to shut the fuck up, and I shut the fuck up quick. And when I saw them coming, the only thing I could think of was, oh God, the redcoats are coming. The redcoats are coming. And I just cracked up at that thought in my mind because it was the only thing that I could take from it that was funny. Because I still ended up being stuck in that airport for another few hours before I got on my goddamn flight and got to go the fuck home. And that is the absolute worst experience I've ever had in the Atlanta airport. Thank you guys for listening and for watching. And go check out Carlos's video. If you don't already know him, go check him out. Great commentary, great commentator, great guy, good friend, great videos. Thank you guys. It's been Azazel. Take it easy.